Someone brought a letter today, said it came from Patmos, said John is still alive. We gathered in the back room after dark, and someone began to read. It was the year the emperor called himself a god, and the ones who wouldn't bow were disappearing. Some were taken in the night, some in the marketplace, and the rest of us were learning to stop speaking. We met in borrowed rooms behind locked doors. We sang our songs so quietly they couldn't hear. And there were nights I looked around at who was missing and wondered how much longer we'd be here. We had heard that John was taken to an island, a quarry island where they send the ones they want to forget, and we assumed that meant the last voice had been silenced. We were running low on everything, including hope by then. But then a stranger came with something wrapped in cloth. Said he carried it for weeks along the coastal road. Said an old man on an island gave it to him. Said make sure they read it, every word, make sure they know. Grace to you and peace from the one who is and was and is to come, from Jesus Christ, the faithful witness, the firstborn from the dead, the coming one. He loved us, He released us from our sins with His own blood. He made us more than we had been, a kingdom, priest to God, that's what He called us. And every eye will see Him, every eye will see. The man who read it had to stop at certain places, not because the words were hard, but because they hit too hard. When he read the ruler of the kings of the earth, someone in the corner laughed, the kind that breaks your heart. Because outside our window was a different story. The rulers of the earth were burning people like us, and here was John alone on a forgotten island, writing down the ending like he'd already seen enough. He wrote, I am your brother in the suffering. I share the kingdom and the patient waiting with you. I was on the island when the word came through the Spirit, and I have to tell you what I heard, I have to tell you what is true. And the room got very still, the way a room gets still when something important finally has the floor. Grace to you and peace from the one who is and was and is to come, from Jesus Christ, the faithful witness, the firstborn from the dead, the coming one. He loved us, He released us from our sins with His own blood. He made us more than we had been, a kingdom, priest to God, that's what He called us. And every eye will see Him, every eye will see. There was a woman there whose husband had been taken, 3 months gone, and no one would say where. When the letter said He freed us by His blood, I watched her close her eyes like she'd been waiting for that word. There was a young man there who was about to leave us, said the cost was more than what his faith was worth. When the letter said, behold, He's coming with the clouds, he sat back down and didn't say another word about it. And the emperor had said, I am the Alpha, I am the beginning and the end of everything. But John wrote from his island, from his quarry, from his exile, thus saith the Lord, I was there before your empire learned to speak. When the reading stopped, the candle had burned lower, and no one moved to leave for a long time. Outside the city was the same as it had been that morning, but something in that room had shifted, hard to define. The emperor was still on his throne, the danger hadn't left us, the missing were still missing, the fear was still awake. But we had heard from John, and John had heard from heaven, and heaven said, I know, I see, I'm coming, hold on. Blessed is the one who reads these words. Blessed is the one who hears and keeps them close, for the time is near. That's what the letter said, and we believed it. We needed to believe it most. Grace to you and peace from the one who is and was and is to come, from Jesus Christ, the faithful witness, the firstborn from the dead, the coming one. He loved us. He released us from our sins with His own blood. He made us more than we had been, a kingdom, priest to God. That's what He called us. And every eye will see Him. Every eye will see Him. Every eye will see. Every eye will see. I kept that letter. The paper wore thin from being passed around. There were nights it was the only thing I read. An old man on a Corey island who had nothing left but what he'd seen wrote down everything, and it was enough. It was more than enough.